we'll cover alcohols and phenols. Alcohols are one of the most prevalent functional groups found in nature. There are many molecules that contain an alcohol. Some examples include wood alcohol, which is methanol, also ethanol, which is sometimes called grain alcohol, is found in several alcoholic beverages. Menthol, as shown here, is another alcohol. Alcohols are a common functional group that contain an sp3 carbon bonded to a hydroxyl group, in other words, an OH group. The simplest example is methanol, which has a methyl group attached to the hydroxyl group. Phenols are a functional group that also contain a hydroxyl group, but they are typically bonded to a benzene ring, which means that the carbon is sp2 hybridized. The simplest example is phenol itself, which has benzene directly attached to an OH group. Both alcohols and phenols can hydrogen bond. They can hydrogen bond accept and donate. And so if you have a solution of alcohol molecules, you will often see a network of hydrogen bonding between the different alcohol molecules. The hydrogen bond capabilities of alcohols, they typically contain or have very high boiling points compared to similar size molecules that do not have this capability. Methanol, for example, despite being a very small molecule, has a boiling point of around 65 degrees. Ethanol is another example. It has a boiling point of about 78.5 degrees Celsius. 1,2-ethane-diol, commonly called ethylene glycol, which is the main ingredient in antifreeze, has a boiling point of almost 200 degrees Celsius. Cholesterol is another example of a molecule that contains an alcohol. Cholesterol is a steroid. You can always recognize steroids by their basic structure, which contains 3 cyclohexane rings fused together plus another cyclopentane ring. You can clearly see that in the cholesterol structure. As I mentioned before, it also contains an alcohol. Cholesterol is an important biological molecule. It is used to make other steroids, as well as it is used as a component of the phospholipid bilayer to give it more rigidity.